Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on the upcoming transit of the planet Jupiter. As Jupiter, which is currently transiting in the Aries sign, it is conjunct with Rahu and it is in a direct motion. But on September 4th, 2023, Jupiter will get into the retrograde motion, being in the Aries. So guys, as you know that Jupiter, which is the most benefic planet in Vedic astrology, all of the major and fortunate events in our life somehow are attached with the planet Jupiter. That is the only reason that Jupiter is the significator of so many houses in our natal chart. So guys, many people started asking me in the comment section as well about uploading a video on the this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter as well, because guys, definitely whenever a planet is retrograde, because of its relative distance from the earth, from the sun, somehow it gives rise to its power, to its strength, to its cheshta bal. Jupiter, which in itself is the biggest planet in our solar system, and then it tend to remain very closer to earth as well in its retrograde motion. That means that all the signification and attributes which Jupiter represents can be very strongly felt in our life. And definitely guys, with this whole influence of Rahu on the planet Jupiter, the way it has been influencing it, so somehow from the past couple of months, Jupiter was not able to manifest its results in its fullest glory. So now after this September 4th, when Jupiter will turn retrograde, and on October 30, when Rahu will finally leave the Aries sign, Jupiter will be in its fullest glory. So now guys, in this video, I will not be talking more about this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter, or rather I would say in this video we will not have our customized discussion, because I still have to make my notes specific to all the lagnas. But all what I will be doing in this video is that I will be just giving you a sneak peek that which all specific lagna are going to be in a position of advantage with this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. And definitely guys, over here the rising signs which I have handpicked, they are more being chosen on the level of the material prosperity and definitely some sort of auspicious events in our life, like in the form of getting married or having a childbirth in your family and all. So basis that, I have handpicked 4 rising signs which I will be explaining it over here, and after that, like in a couple of days, I will be uploading a full detailed video only connected to this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter. So guys, out of all the lagnas, the very first lagna which is going to be in a position of advantage from the material point of view, for the family expansion and growth point of view, is going to be the first sign of the Kal Purush Kundli, which is the Aries lagna or the Aries rising sign. So guys, as you can see over here that Jupiter, which is transiting in your first house from April 2023, but just because being in the influence of Rahu, irrespective of the fact that how fortunate this planet is for you, because it has got the rulership over your 9th house. So now once Jupiter will get into the retrograde motion with its added cheshta bal, definitely all attributes and matters of your life will start taking the front seat. In a way guys, that for all those people who have been awaiting any of the concerns of promotion, titles, any of the concerns of getting married, finding the right partner, or for the childbirth, any of the concerns of foreign travels or immigration related concerns, like in all those situations and scenarios where you have been lately feeling that luck is not supporting me, luck is not putting me in the right places. So I would say that after this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter, that is going to be the first signal. And after that, once Rahu will finally eventually leave the Aries sign, Jupiter will be on its own in your first house. You will start experiencing the bliss to its extreme. And definitely guys, right set of advisors, counselors will start coming into your life, and most importantly, luck will start showering on you, and so many material opportunities and major important events in your life will start happening once Jupiter will turn retrograde right over there in your first house. Most importantly, all those tasks, all those work which have been long impending, you will start seeing progress over there. Now guys, after that, the second rising sign which I have handpicked for you is the Gemini Lagna. Now guys, why I say this thing? Because in your case right now planets are in a very strengthened state. Now as you can see over here that Saturn, which is an important planet for you, is already transiting right over there in your 9th house, and over and above that now Jupiter is going to be turning retrograde right over there in your 11th house, the house of your gains, the house of your wish fulfillment. So now guys, as you know this thing that once a planet is going to be retrograde, it gives rise to its cheshta bal. So all those opportunities which could have been encashed but that slipped at the last minute from your hand, or all those promises which have been given to you, this could be within your business front, within your like from your clients, or this could be within your corporate, within your job as well. So I would say that with this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter, not only it will open up the doors of new opportunities, new connection, expansion in your circle, reclaiming lost opportunity, reconnecting with the old friends, important connection, but also guys in all front this is going to be very fortunate for you. Second thing is that guys, as you can see from over here, Jupiter somehow aspects some of the very auspicious houses for you. Like from over here, Jupiter looks at your 3rd house, which is the house of your initiatives, of your connection, of your resources. It gives this aspect to your 5th house, which is the house of your progeny, which is the house of intelligence, of your education, and it also gives aspect to your 7th house, which is the house of your marriage, of matrimonial alliances, and it is sitting in the house of wish fulfillment. So definitely guys, the good part over here is that all those opportunities, all those money minting opportunities which got slipped from your hand at the last minute, Jupiter's retrograde motion will definitely initiate re-evaluation in all those areas. Second thing is that it's not only on September 4th when Jupiter will turn retrograde, but also on October 30 when Rahu will finally leave your 11th house. You will start experiencing the results to its fullest glory. After that guys, the next rising sign which I have picked is definitely the Cancer Lagna, because guys in your case Jupiter is going to be turning retrograde in your 10th house, and like the way guys, a lot many scholars also say this thing that retrograde Jupiter is a time of reclaiming all those lost opportunities, like all those important work related responsibilities, projects, important people whom you could have impressed the last time but you were not able to do. During this time you will definitely get that sort of opportunity, because guys in your case as well there's a lot of churning up which is right now happening in your case, because Saturn is right now strengthened in your 8th house. So Saturn's transit in the 8th house, definitely in whichever area you are operating, it kind of elongates your experiences in the matters of that house. So and definitely guys being Cancer, you are very emotional, you somehow very easily kind of absorb the vibe, the emotions around you, prevailing around you, the environment in which you are operating. So I would say that this retrograde motion of the planet Jupiter will definitely empowers you, enables you to take some important decision and reclaiming all those lost professional opportunity, because guys in your case Saturn is also going to be aspecting this Jupiter from your 8th house. So as you know that the third aspect of Saturn is kind of restraining, but just because now on October 30 when Rahu will eventually leave your 10th house, Jupiter will be gaining this cheshta bal. So regarding the matters of your 10th house, you will definitely experience uplifting energy over there, because guys even if you will go by the doctrine which is being followed by a lot many Vedic astrologers, which is that if a planet is into retrograde motion, somehow it influences the matters of a house previous to it as well. And now in your case, as you can see that from the 10th house, if a planet is looking back, it is actually going there in the house of your good luck and fortune. So it is also looking at over there. So definitely guys, at your professional front, you will definitely find some uplifting energy. Too much of the positive re-evaluation and kind of introspection will put you in the right path. And good part over here is that guys, even if we will look at the houses which Jupiter aspects from over here, Jupiter is going to be aspecting your 2nd house of your family, of your speech, of your values, 4th house of your domestic peace, and 6th house. So in lot many cases guys, whenever these kind of alignment happens, a lot many times people start looking at the broader picture. Like let's say for example, you are going through any of the divorce, and things are not as bad as you have put in your mind. So these kind of transit and retrograde motion gives us a second opinion, like it kind of tapers down our ego, and we start looking at the broader and bigger picture. We are ready to compromise, we are ready to re-evaluate our stance on any given situation. So this is equally getting applicable now. This could be divorce, this could be any of the family dispute, that people are willing and ready to compromise or negotiate or arbitrate, or I would say that rather take a step back and being willing to compromise or solve things amicably. Now guys, after that, and the last rising sign for today is the Sagittarius sign. So guys, in your case, as you can see that Jupiter is going to be turning retrograde right over there in your 5th house. So definitely guys, Jupiter is the Karaka of the 5th house as well. 5th house, which tells about your intelligence, and most importantly this is also the house of your progeny as well. And guys, moreover, or compared to any other lagnas, when it comes to Sagittarius or the Pisces, definitely you have got an upper edge because it's your ascendant lord as well. So guys, all the matters of your 5th house, like a lot many times when we talk about the matters of speculation as well, any of the important financial opportunity which was lost from your hand, or any of those important scholarship or any of those important internship opportunity which could have been reclaimed but it got slipped from your hand at the last minute, or this could be that even in the matters of love and romance, you earnestly love someone with all the good intention but you were not able to express your love at the right time. So this retrograde motion of Jupiter will actually enable you or put you again in those circumstances and situation. The good part over here is that guys, that finally Rahu is like going to be leaving your 5th house. So you can look at it in this way that not only your ascendant lord is going to be getting free from the clutches of Rahu, but on September 4th when it will turn into retrograde, so it will give rise to its Cheshta bal as well. The energy of Jupiter can be very strongly experienced on the earth because of its relative distance and motion. And second thing is that guys, because definitely if we are talking about a planet of blessings and we are talking about a house where it is influencing it, which is the house of your mind, which is the house of your thoughts. So good thoughts, good kind of introspection, that whenever you are acting, whenever you are planning, whenever you are strategizing how I'm gonna be benefiting someone, how I'm going to be like progressing with these planned moves of mine, am I compromising on my ethics, on my values? So a lot of very positive churning out and re-evaluation, introspection can be attached with this retrograde motion of Jupiter in your 5th house. Also guys, as you can see that Rahu is going to be leaving your 5th house. That in itself means that all those people who are planning for child birth, any of the concerns of big important creative projects of yours being launch pad, being released during this time. And also guys, because from over here, as you can see, Jupiter somehow aspects some very important houses, like it aspects your 9th house of your luck, 11th house of your wish fulfillment, and 1st house of your health, of your overall existence. So that in itself means that any of those opportunities, any of the concerns of health which has been bothering you, so if you will not get completely rid of the disease, so at least you will be able to get to the root of the problem, get to the root of the ailment, that why it is bothering you for long. So yes guys, for any of the matters of your material well-being, financial opportunities, family expansion, travels, and being able to meditate and reflect in the life on your values, on your growth, this is going to be a very auspicious retrograde motion for the Sagittarius Lagna natives. So yes guys, this was just a brief overview of my favorite handpick rising signs, which was primarily focused more on the financial aspect of the planet Jupiter and the family oriented blessings and gift giving side of the planet Jupiter. Definitely in the next video, when I have my points noted down, I will upload a elaborative video explaining the result of this retrograde motion for all the lagnas. So guys, for further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyavad.